This is a great question. How can you get B6 toxicity if it's water soluble? And some people also ask, well, can't your body just pee out the excess B6 if you take too much? The short answer is yes and no, but I'm also going to give you a longer answer. So water soluble vitamins don't build up in fat like the fat soluble vitamins like vitamin D or vitamin A, and your body can excrete some excess through urine. But when doses are high and consistent over time, you can still overload your tissues faster than your kidneys can clear it. And in the case of too much B6, the neurological toxicity doesn't come from what's circulating, it comes from what builds up in your nervous system. So let me try to explain. So B6 comes in 6 different forms, but pyridoxine is the most commonly used form in supplements because it's the most stable and it's the most cost effective. And B6 is essential for your brain and nerve health, and it helps create all kinds of neurotransmitters in your body. And what you need to understand is normally your body converts pyridoxine into its active form, PLP. And PLP is what actually supports healthy nerve signaling and metabolism. But when you take too much B6 supplement, it floods your system with the unconverted form, which is pyridoxine, which can build up in your bloodstream and nervous tissues. These high circulating levels of pyridoxine actually inhibits the very enzyme that's responsible for activating pyridoxine to PLP. And that means even though there's plenty of B6 in your body, it can't be used properly. Without enough PLP, one of the first systems to suffer is GABA neurotransmission, and GABA is the brain's calming signal, and PLP is required to make it. When GABA production is disrupted, neurons can become overly excited, and over time, this can trigger neurodegeneration in the sensory roots. To make matters worse, excess pyridoxine also competes with PLP at enzyme binding sites, which further blocks PLP-dependent enzymes from doing their jobs. So, you essentially get a double hit. Less active B6 is available, and what is available is being outcompeted by the inactive form. This biochemical confusion mimics the effects of B6 deficiency, even though your total B6 levels are high, leading to nerve dysfunction and what you may experience as numbness and tingling. All of this just goes to show that even something as simple as B6 can have very complex effects on your body. And I just want to emphasize that because something is natural doesn't mean more is always better. And before you buy something or take something just because a wellness influencer or an ad says that it's good for your brain health, always ask yourself, do I know what this does to my body and how much do I really need?